Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout, where we're looking at what's new at Rod's Hot Rods on Faithful Avenue. Coming to you from the showroom, of course. We're at the back. We're going to make our way to the front. We got a whole bunch of vehicles to look at. Some really cool stuff today.
A lot of different stuff. Like not your regular, no, not that regular is bad, but some neat stuff today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We don't have a square body in the show today. I can't believe it.
That's weird.
That's weird.
I'll fix that for next week.
So if you see something you like, make sure you go to rodshotrods.ca. We're going to take you through a little tour here. Where do you want to start? You want to start like to my right, your left? You want to start right here?
Let's go this one maybe.
Yeah, something simple and fun like that.
This one just came in last week. So
this is a cool little truck. Look at this.
It's a 96 S10, but it's kind of it's more than what it appears.
There's a lot of work. Sure is.
Nice little GM crate 350. So it's set up to go quick and fast and have fun.
Well, that's not a color that this was ever painted when it was new.
I don't think so.
That's a cool repaint, and we know it's, you know, the hood matches the body really nice. I mean, look at, I mean, that kind of gives it a little bit of weight down there,
yeah,
right?
Custom dash, you know.
Oh yeah, look at that.
No, the dash itself, but the gauges,
the inserts and stuff like that.
Yep.
Transmission shifter there. Oh, okay. And back end rolled under there. It's kind of funny because we had an S10 sitting in this exact same spot last video.
Sonoma.
Oh yeah, it was a Sonoma,
black,
right?
And it was lowered, and yeah, very similar truck.
Exactly. So this one though, already got a sold sign on it.
Yeah, it does.
No surprise, you know, I mean, these are cool little trucks. This one is really well done, in really nice shape, and kind of a neat color too. So
I was gonna see if I could pop the hood. You know what, I tried the other day and I couldn't do it, so, because underneath the hood it looks pretty cool. It's not what it appears to be. This would be a wicked fun car to...
Is it? No. Maybe? No? Let's see if we can get it open here. Bear with us. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, I did it.
You did it. We're going to show you under the hood of something else that we finally figured out how to open as well.
Wow, we had Mr. Google help.
Yeah, Mr. Google told us how to open the hood. Oh, here we go. Holy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's not what you'd kind of expect.
No kidding. And is that carbureted?
Yep.
It's carbureted. I mean, this would have been a fuel injected truck right from new.
Well, this wouldn't have had a GM 350 crate in it either.
Yeah.
So.
I guess not, huh?
Or four-wheel disc brakes or line lock.
Okay, good point. Yeah, a lot of changes here. Look at the headers. Wow. Your favorite, blue plug wires.
Like I said, it's faster.
It's faster. Yeah, this is awesome.
Lots of good parts on this truck.
No doubt. Wow, that's cool. And you know what? Somebody, between the powertrain and the body, somebody spent a chunk of change on this little truck.
This would be a fun little truck to drive.
And it's pretty cool. So we should say somebody's going to really enjoy driving it, but good for them. Nice find.
Yeah.
Well done, little unit. Which way do you want to go? You want to go up front first?
It's whatever. Yeah, if you want to do that. Or do you want to do this one?
Let's do this one.
Okay.
I'm falling over. Look at this.
So 66 Chevelle. What can I say about this one? This one just came in. This is a real SS Malibu, Canadian documented car, bought new in Moose Jaw.
Moose Jaw, right on.
So this was a factory 283 with a 2-speed glide. This is the factory, like a darker red color. This would have had a factory red interior.
Oh, really?
That was black. So now it's been upgraded, so it's got a big block in it now. And also, right amount of pedals. This has got a brand new TKO 600 Tremec 5-speed.
Ooh, right on.
It was just installed, so this would be a fun one to go. The body is actually really nice on this car. The paint, we're gonna try polishing and see what happens. I'm not sure if we're gonna do like a respray on this, but the car, it's a nice solid car, and it's a real SS car, so.
Yeah, the bottom half of the car is very nice and shiny. The top half is a little bit faded, you know, just a few paint issues we've sort of seen, but so we're gonna remedy that because it's such a nice car to save otherwise. Oh God, look at that. Wow.
So yeah, nothing beats a big block.
That's right.
Power brakes, power steering.
Yep.
Of course, this needs to be detailed a little bit more too, but
Yeah, sure. I mean, everything kind of just got a little bit of rinse off. So we're gonna get her right up to the top notch. But it's, you know, it's like 90% there. Just a few more details are gonna finish it right off. So
Yeah.
we thought we'd bring it into the video to show it off. This is gonna get some love and attention go to it.
nice interior.
Yeah, it is though. Interior's cool. We're talking
New Kragers on it, new 3-inch exhaust. It sounds wicked.
Yep, exactly.
I think the stance is bang on. That's a big thing for me.
When's the last time you said that a car rolled in with the right stance on it?
The right stance. I like the wheels. It's the right size tires. It's got it.
Yeah, and guys are after this body style too, right? I mean, this
Well, this is one of the most. This and the 70 are the two most popular Chevelles.
totally,
Hands down.
totally. Okay, we're gonna go up front.
Sure.
Have a little look. We're walking back after, and save a really wicked car.
Well, we'll have to, before we do the wicked car, we'll have to show what's outside.
Yeah,
quick,
I
and
know
then-
that too.
Okay.
That
Okay.
too.
Okay, which one are we going to do first up here?
Well, when you open the door, we're gonna see which one's right there. So
Right.
here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. So just soak it all in for a second. This is a wickedly cool hot rod.
So I'll tell you what it is. It's a 1932 Phaeton. So this is a factory Phaeton. This is an all steel car.
And
If you can believe this.
and you're under the, like, we were pretty sure it's a Ford, an original
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford steel body.
Like the fenders could be aftermarket, but everything's steel.
Wow. Because a lot of these are now fiberglass, right?
Oh, most of them are fiberglass.
Most of them are, right? But look at the interior.
And then some of the detail work, right? Like,
Yeah, we'll open.
let me get the door for you.
I'll have to. It's kind of a two-hand job. They've shaved the door handles.
Yeah, this is a brand new build. It's only got maybe 100 kilometers on it. This is a brand new build.
Brand new.
So
Wow.
everything's still a little tight.
A little fresh. But look at how well the door panels are done.
Think all this detail in here,
And look at that. Yeah.
being steel. That's crazy.
Like it meets into that and it all forms in, and it's all metal.
So this Phaeton, the factory Phaeton has no side glass, right? This was, I think, back in the day, you would have someone driving the car for you, kind of thing.
Right.
You sit in the back. This top goes down. There's a nice boot cover for it.
So the coolest thing is, like, yeah, you've got a top. It's super chopped looking. Like it's hard to describe seeing it without seeing it right in person, but it pinches right down at the front here.
Well, this
and
is definitely chopped.
Oh, yeah.
This would have been way up here.
Yeah,
at the factory.
that's exactly it. But man, like, look at the steering wheel out of, like, what, a 40s?
I think it's a 40 Ford.
40 Ford.
Vector steering wheel.
And then in here, really cool, like,
That design is from a famous rocker from his guitar pick.
well, it says Fender right on it.
So I'm not sure if that. I think it was.
It's either a guitar pick, or I'm gonna actually sit down in
I
here.
think it was a pick. I think if I don't remember correctly, I think it was Ted Nugent possibly. But I'm going to find out for sure, and I'll put it on the website.
It's really cool. But then we got a stereo down here. We got air conditioning in this thing.
Yeah, we got air in a car with no windows.
That's right over there.
So-
That's pretty funny. Look at that, 3 pedals down there, and
It's
a
not
shifter.
a 4-speed. It's not a 5-speed. It's a 6-speed.
It's a 6-speed.
6-speed manual in here.
Wow. Even inside, like, we're talking, like, looks like ashwood beams that are hold the top up, and just gorgeous leather seats in this thing. Like,
It
it
even
is.
smells like.
Oh, it smells amazing. It looks cool. I love the vintage steering wheel in it.
Smells like Yellowstone in there.
It smells like Yellowstone.
Speaking of, that's
Leather.
coming back. 17th.
Really?
Yellowstone.
You're
Yep.
pretty excited about that.
I know. I am.
I love the color. What was the color you
This
told
is the
me
actual
earlier?
coated color from the Eleanor Mustang.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So the Ford color on a Ford, and man,
It's not a Ford motor though. It's a small block Chevy.
okay. All right, fair enough. Hey, even like we were talking about before. Hang on a sec. I got to rescue myself. We were talking about before that we've seen hot rods that have, like, painted running boards, and they're always difficult. Look at this guy. This one is actually built with
Very smart.
very smart. Like, it's padded, so you can actually get in and out of this car without damaging it or scratching it.
Or you don't mind the 4-year-old that wants to come up and check inside the car and steps on there. Because
Exactly.
It's not going to ruin it. Right?
Exactly. So that's phenomenal.
So, wicked car. It's all steel. And
Have you figured out how to open the hood? Do we dare? Just extra points for trying, even if we can't quite get it. Oh, cool. Side hood. And there it is in there.
We haven't detailed this yet. This is just how we got
It's pretty nice. I mean, yeah, you can make it blacker black, but it's, you know.
We could get some of the Chevrolet off there just so it's not so obvious.
Some of the Chevrolet off, yeah. But look, you can see the compressors over there.
You know, look at the lines going through the firewall for your AC.
AC and heater and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
wow.
Nicely done.
Even the paint in there is perfect.
Hydraulic clutch, you can see the little reservoir for it here.
Yep. It's, wow. That's a super cool car. I am really impressed.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, we're gonna spin around right here to something else that's wickedly cool, that these things just never stick around here.
I know, and we've had a ton of them, but they don't last. Like, I'm almost betting this car does not last a week.
Look at this. Yep, we got a Dart Swinger with a 340.
1970 Dart Swinger, and we've had lots of them. This one is by far the most documented car that we've ever had.
Oh, really?
In a Swinger, yep.
Okay, so what do we got?
We got the original broadcast sheet, like the build sheet. We have the original bill of sale. We have, there's 4 pieces, and I can't remember what the other 2 are, but they're on the website.
I'm gonna plant myself
copies
in
of
here.
them.
Ooh, look at this. Wow.
So
awesome.
this is a numbers matching 340 H code. The only change with this car, this came with a factory 3-speed manual. Now it's a 4-speed. That's the only change with the car.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. But right amount of pedals. We got the full gauges, right? Like temperature, gas, alternator, pressure. We got a tachometer built right in the middle. Cool speedometer, floating needles. Man, that's awesome.
One repaint on the outside, but the jams and underneath the hood is still the original paint.
Yeah, like
Original.
Look at how gorgeous that is. That, you know, and that's really, really rare.
Look at the sticker here. Look at this door sticker. You could tell by looking at it.
Yeah, it's never been touched up in there. I mean, how many of these cars actually survived like that, right? Because these were little hot rods, right?
Yep.
They were inexpensive to start with. Build quality was, like, it's not like it's a Cadillac, right?
Yep.
It was just a cheap Dodge with a lot of motor, and chances are most of these got wrapped around a pole.
Yeah.
So how did this one survive so well?
And not blowing the motor and...
Yeah, and not be rusted to smithereens or all that. So it's definitely had loving, caring owners its entire life. Oh,
So underneath the hood, like this, in the aprons and everything here, it doesn't look like it's brand new because it's not. This is the original paint.
Yeah.
All original.
Yeah, and
hasn't been touched.
not rusty. Look at Chrysler Cleaner Air, like there's original stickers on here.
Yeah.
For your idle settings, 900 neutral, timing 5 before top dead center.
It tells you everything on the tag.
Oh yeah, right there. Sorry, that's the most important for all the Chrysler guys and the Dodge guys. But yeah, that's an amazing shape. Wow. Like I say, it's not very often that one of these really survives like this. Mm-hmm. They were not necessarily treated well by most of their owners, most of them, right? Because they were fun, fast, and...
But to have the documentation this has is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we also have a set of small bolt pattern rallies at the other shop. So if somebody wants to buy the car and they would rather have the factory rallies, then we do have those too.
Awesome.
These are a period correct keystone, which is kind of really cool.
Yeah.
Very hard to find.
Yeah, they are. And they look good on the car too, actually. Yeah. You know, they really do. Wow, I like it. Very cool.
Color's really cool too.
Yeah, it's kind of a, like I would call it army green, but it's nice and glossy. Foresty, mossy army, you know.
It's an F8 dark green metallic is the actual name.
Okay. Moss green. We'll call it moss green.
Sure. Whatever,
awesome.
Whatever floats your boat.
That's not going to be here long.
Nope.
It could be yours. There's no sold sign on it just yet, as of us shooting this video.
That could change.
That could change. We're gonna make our way back to the back end of the shop. I'm gonna hide our last surprise. What are you owing about?
Sorry. We've been working with Bruce Williams the last couple of days. We're getting the other shop across the alley shop. All kind of set up a little bit nicer to match this shop. We've got some more gas pumps over there now. Bruce is going to do some renderings to get some signage up and like on the walls and make it look just killer.
Awesome. Apparently maybe some more for over here on the other end.
Doing some more on the walls here and make it look spiffy. Oh, and we got a really cool 40s Coke cooler or a Coke machine coming.
No.
Like a really, like he was telling me all the stuff about it, but I can't remember all this. But it's just really rare. It's a 44 model.
Does it work?
Yes, it's working.
It cools. No way.
Yeah.
So we got to get ourselves some glass Coke bottles then.
He's got 40 out of the 44, and in this era of Coke machine, they're green bottles.
Oh,
they're
really?
They're the 6.5 ounce smaller bottles, and they're green. So
wow.
Anyway, the Coke people would know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember the name of it.
That's cool.
Should we go outside really quick?
Let's do that. We'll come back in with a another half surprise, and then we'll go to our grand finale at the end here. Let's see where I can make myself out. So we got something wicked out here. Look at that.
You know I like Pro Street cars.
You sure do.
This just came in, and it's not even sitting inside yet.
Holy smoke.
We got 4-inch exhaust with 3-inch tailpipes. Look at those just pointing straight down.
They point straight down to the ground.
Like the look of this car is just...
It's nasty looking. Wow. Wow, body's beautiful on this.
It's 1971 Camaro.
Cool.
It's got a nasty look.
And kind of a menacing big grid on it. Right on.
If we spin around quick, our little 53 panel.
Oh, right there.
We got the last of the parts in, so we can finish the LS swap.
Nice.
And they'll have that done right away.
Oh, I love that car. I love that car.
Well, now with the LS swap in it, and use the old 5-speed shifter. That's the automatic shifter now.
Nice.
And the factory steering column and the old steering wheel is all mated to the LS now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be
works.
So sweet.
Power steering.
Cool. So we don't have any more details about this car for you yet. It's kind of just arrived. It's here. We got to get it all ready to go. So when we do, we'll be featuring it again. But it's
that
here.
rig is going 6 in the morning. It's off again. Darby's dad is one of the new caretakers of that unit now.
Oh wow, right on.
And he's leaving tomorrow, so we're going to be getting, tomorrow's coming back a 66 Nova and also a 58 Olds Super 88.
Nice. Oh no,
yes.
You did it.
Yes, I did.
You did it.
I did it.
Oh,
I had to.
Awesome. Awesome. We were talking about that. Rod was
the old late 50s cars. I'm a sucker.
Awesome. Rod was like, last time we were talking, I was here a week ago.
No,
He's humming and hawing. Should I not? I don't know. You did it. Okay, I've been bugging Rod about this for forever because we have this beautiful Viper here, and it was like, Rod, let's open the hood and show them.
You know what's embarrassing? That first of all, these are not easy hoods to open. But I've had numerous Vipers, so you would know or think that I would know how to do it. Now that you showed me after Google, I'm like, oh yeah, that's where it is.
Okay,
so now I know.
Let's give them a tour because we want to see that V10 in here.
Okay.
So there's actually a little lever that way the hell down there, and okay, and then a catch. Yeah, there you go. Push up.
Goes to the side.
There you go. The front goes up. And now what we actually do is you get a friend over, because you can't open it by yourself.
Well, up in the middle, you probably
sort of can, but
it's better with two people.
Lift together, and then she pivots up. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the snake in there. Did you know that was in there? That's pretty cool. And here it is, those glorious V10 intake runners.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to work on this unit.
She's pretty tight.
Good thing it's all factory.
But it's kind of that really European neat, like it peels away the whole thing, and you can see the whole car.
It's pretty cool, actually.
It is pretty cool. That's why I always wanted you to open it, because look at the dual, there's two big intakes. There must be 2 air filters up there, right? Yep. That draw right into the, I got to spin around the other side and have another look.
And the air intake directly from the scoop.
Directly from the scoop. Yeah, that's right. Because it actually pulls right from that big nostril up front. Look at that. Hey, look at that. There's even like a big chunk of the aluminum frame you can see way up there. Like the cross member. It's not even like painted steel. That's like aluminum poking through there.
And here's another, well, what's this for? This is another air box?
I'll bet you that's your cabin air intake and probably your heater, because there's your air conditioning junk.
Oh yeah.
So it's not buried under the dashboard.
Because it's right through the hood. You can see the hole.
So that's your heater core right there. Right? Here's some AC stuff. So
on the hood, there's
there.
2 sides. This is functioning and that one's not.
That one's not. So that one's just a fake.
One's a dummy.
One's kind of a dummy.
Is it kind of?
Yeah, I guess it sort of is. It might actually be
And one's
hard
functional.
to tell.
Weird.
Hard to tell if that's real or
On the
not.
top side, it looks like.
Looks the same. Okay, so we're gonna do this together. So we'll lower it down. Let me grab a handle here.
Yeah, these are very expensive hoods.
Yeah. And then we kind of have to Rod's gonna have to sort of push it towards the back a little bit. And then and it's the last kind of movement down. There you go.
Got it. I didn't damage anything.
Now you know.
Now we know.
For any of you who have stuck with us, we got a really special surprise for you next, because this car that you're about to see is really something else.
Yeah, and you know what? we can talk about it all that we want, but until you see it, this is like one of those cars you'd see featured at the World of Wheels. Like this would be like the feature car.
Yep.
I don't even want to tell you how much money is invested in this car. It would make you sick if you actually knew. But it's a very special car, and well, let's just have a look.
Look at this.
1965 Lincoln Continental.
Whoa.
And this is, for starters, to do this car as a factory, like original car, is hard enough. Because the body lines on this thing, these are known to rust really bad.
Yeah,
Like they're known to have like really bad rust problems. So this one, it's all new floors. This is a donor roof off of a 64. The doors are from a 64. The metalwork and the paint body on this car is as nice as you'll ever see in the best cars, USA or Canada. This is an absolute.
It is so cool.
And it's black and it's long.
And it sits really low. It's on air.
Right, yeah.
Right, it's on air, which takes a lot of custom fabrication with a car that doesn't necessarily just have a whole bunch of parts available for that.
Yeah, and
right?
this is not just airbag. This is like a proper retooled suspension. This is a full 4-link on the back. The front is all tubular. There's nothing stock left about it, put it that way.
Okay, which surprise should we do first? How do we do the lights? How do you pop the lights on?
That's kind of cool, right?
'Cause this is a pretty cool surprise. So Rod's gonna pop on the lights. Look at that. All of the emblems have gotten backlit. Continental there, the Lincoln Star. The taillights are wickedly cool anyways, but they're all backlit.
Yeah.
Especially, what does the front look like when we do that?
I don't know.
Haven't even looked. This corners.
We can
Right
turn the
on.
headlights on too and see what they're like.
Oh yeah, okay. Just stock headlights, but that's cool. All that stuff in the back, awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Now, the other thing that is the next.
Well, we'll go back here first.
Okay, you want to go back there?
So a couple of things that aren't done, like the inside of the trunk is not done yet because the stereo is not completed. This, the factory stereo unit was sent away, and so it's all new Bluetooth, and it's all in the old factory looking unit.
Yeah, okay.
But there's no speakers or amp or subs or anything in this yet, so we got to finish that. And then we're going to finish the whole trunk. So.
Oh, really? Look at that.
It's got dual actuators, dual batteries. This is where your air ride tank is. And we're just going to finish it off in just black leather.
Whoa.
You can see from here on the floor down. This gas tank, this is a custom gas tank. So this is part of the gas tank here,
Yep.
and it goes right. It's like an L shape.
Oh,
so
cool.
it goes right up and then down and over.
Wow.
So to fill this tank is about $250. So
And you can drive from here to Vancouver, right?
when you get down to a quarter tank, it lasts forever because it's the L shape that's down to your quarter. Like
Oh
your
yeah, the top
three-quarters.
is very small. Half or a
It
third
gets
left
down to a
is
quarter
like,
of a
is
tank,
a
and
huge
it's
tank.
huge.
Right.
It's crazy. I don't know why it's so big, but you could drive a long way.
Okay, so what's under the? We're going to get to the front and the hood here in a second. Do we want to give that away?
Well, yeah, we can. It's not what you'd think would be in this car for this kind of a custom build, but it's a 530 cubic inch big block Ford.
A
530 cubic inch.
30 cubic inch.
Yeah.
So do we have some special way of getting into this hood too?
Would you want to pull the lever? Can you reach it
Can I
there?
reach in there? We're gonna.
Because the latch is on my side.
It's probably the silver one, I'm guessing.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. I'll come back there and show you the interior in a second too.
So this is not done underneath here either.
But it's not done either.
Well, we got to get rid of all this chrome, like the valve covers and the $14 Canadian Tire Air cleaner's got to go. We're gonna probably do some black. These some nice black billet.
Yep.
Pieces in there. These braces are all custom.
Yeah, look,
with the Lincoln emblem.
It's the Lincoln emblem. That's
you see the air
cool.
conditioning, all the March pulleys in the front. Willwood brakes, of course, 4-wheel discs.
But look at the back. Look at the firewall.
Yeah.
Look at all that cool work back there.
So everything's got to get polished and get finished.
That's a big honking motor, though.
Oh, and this thing sounds pretty cool. I actually drove this car home Monday night. I drove back here yesterday.
Wow. Cool. And I mean,
and the fit and finish and the gaps and everything is just like the way these doors close. Like these doors never line up from factory even. So how these close, just like click.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
And of course, that's the factory way that hood opened, which was radical for its time.
Yep.
There wasn't an American car that ever did that at that time, right?
It's kind of neat. Oh, look,
Exactly.
look at the windshield wiper.
Yeah, this is cool. I noticed this. We got one, pretty average windshield wiper because it's a big curved windshield. Look at the way this frame actually curves to match the curvature of the window. So you got like mismatched wipers, but also a super special kind of thing going on here.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah. So, interior. Should we dive in there first?
Yeah. Well, is it easier to go to the other side? Or
Let's go the other side. I'm gonna
go on this
I'm
side.
gonna go over here. So, Rod's gonna hop in there. You'll notice that we've got blacked out windows. We'll get to that in a second. But we've got a very wicked interior. And of course, the highlight of the Continental at this time is, yes, suicide doors right there. Look at that. And it's the smell in here is just amazing, hey?
It smells like again, it smells like Yellowstone.
Smells like Yellowstone. The leather is awesome.
This is all suede up here.
It's all suede. The gauges, we got to point those out here in a second. I'm going to climb in a little bit.
Dakota Digital custom gauges, right?
They're custom. Like look inside of each of those. They're new, digital. Even a sweeping spear, but it all fits in there, and a little tiny tack over on the left.
And it's all digital. This will give you like your 0 to 60 times and all your stuff you want to do. So we were going to show you.
Yeah. Well, let me do this. You notice that maybe. I'm going to close this door.
It's probably easier to see. Well, you could just leave one door open and one closed, I guess.
So we got nice tinted windows on this car, right? Yeah, blacked out, looking great. But
see what happens if you turn the key on. Oh, now look through the side there. Okay. Oh,
what?
now they're blocked out. You can't see in or out.
And then turn your key on?
Oh, now you can see.
What is going on?
Isn't that crazy?
So this is like special glass?
It's like digital tinted glass.
Digital tinted glass.
Electronic tinted glass. So you'll do it again. There, you can see through it now.
You can see through it.
And now you can't.
That's crazy.
Right? I've never seen it before.
Wow. Talk about custom stuff. That's wickedly cool. Holy.
So yeah, it's pretty
And
out there.
do we think this thing is going to pick itself off the ground too if we...
We'll see.
What's it going to do?
I don't know. There's probably not enough air in the tank to do it. No.
I think we got to have a running engine for that.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
But yeah, isn't that kind of wild?
That's pretty wild.
Like,
Power trunk,
you got to see this in person.
digital
Like
tinting glass,
The
amazing black and red interior.
the underneath of this car is just as showy as the top. The guys that were taking the straps off, they're like, they couldn't believe what it looked like underneath. Like
That's so cool. So we got a couple things we're going to finish up on this thing. It's going to get its final cleaning and all that sort of stuff. Trunk's going to get done.
Yep.
But yeah, that's...
Just
It
pretty
doesn't
cool.
get much cooler than that.
Oh, I know.
And hey, it's a 4-door.
It's a cool 4-door.
It's a cool 4-door.
Well, all cars are cool. But the 4 doors with the suicide, that just takes it
Yeah,
to
well,
another
that's,
level.
I mean, that's what it is, right? Well, thank you for sticking with us. I hope you enjoy what we had to show you today. We got more. We got more? What?
Coming up, we've got a 69 Camaro RS coming in. Don't flood the phones. Just simmer down.
They never stick around.
66 Nova, and we talked about the 58 Olds. We still got to do our EV Hummer special.
Well, if
Dallas will ever give it up.
If your wife would ever give it, let you drive it.
This Rod's Hot Rods will be at the EG auction this weekend in Red Deer. Hopefully I can keep my hands in my pocket and not buy anything.
You're right, fat chance of
that. See what happens there, but that's our annual boys kind of weekend, so we'll have fun.
Awesome.
And try and take some videos and pictures there.
So. I'm going myself this weekend to the Bowler Bitches Rally.
There you go.
Outside of Edmonton. We're taking a little camper, so.
That'll be fun.
Can have some fun, play a banjo, the spoons, sit around, sing Kumbaya, all that. Anyways, see something you like? Go to rodshotrods.ca, pictures, pricing, details, it's all there for you. You can, of course, take one of these beauties home. Catch you next time, right here on Hot Rod Hangout.